Looks like they are slowly and steadily raising the level of the track. So the gutters and all the way through, nice big heap of sand over here. And for some reason they put some sort of cloth in between the layers of earth, of sand. I don't know why that is. There you go. What that serves to do, I don't know, but that's interesting. I never knew that. I am so tempted to run up that hill. So tempted. This is coming around to the top end, just after the 100-meter start. Yeah, the guys are working real hard. Starting to shape up. But here we see this kind of mesh cloth material at the bottom, and then what they're doing is they're recycling some stuff. All these slabs of concrete were from around the track. They're just laying it down, throwing other stuff on top. So that's a good thing to know, that they're recycling stuff. So after all the trees they cut, they've seem to have kept their promise, and they're just gonna zing past Grandad the tree. So it looks like he gets to survive. That's where the track will be ending. You can see it coming here, over there. So it's going to come all the way through here. That'll be the 7th lane. Yeah, they're getting rid of all of our rubbish. Nice big digger here, laying down the law. This is the foundation that holds down these tall floodlights. Look at that. Needs a nice big strong foundation. And over here they've scrapped all the old steps and replacing them with new ones. They've done this quite fast, looking nice and neat. Wonder if they're gonna get rid of all the roots that have been growing, because in the last steps the tree roots were coming through the steps, damaging them. They haven't really put new ones in. Some of the blocks they're recycling. Not that new, but as long as they do a good job. My heart's still broken about those trees they cut. Not a happy bunny. Here we see the old Shockwood area. That's all going to be changed. Need some topsoil. And some old blocks of concrete that they'll be recycling. This used to be the old steeplechase area. Hope to be seeing some Kenyans go over those. Yeah, what's the material for you? You put soil down, then you put
soil.
The cloth.
I don't put soil.
Well,
put stone.
Stone, right?
We put a layer of that down, then stone, and another layer of that. It's just giving it stability.
With the cloth in between.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's Taram.
And how do you get?
Textile.
How do you get? Because athletes are fussy. Some like a hard track, some like a sort of this,
yeah,
that,
but it's
and
a
that
prefabricated shot pad, and it's the ones that I all love training on because it's real good. It's Mondo,
so
you'll get it.
It's
Mondo.
not sprayed on. It's just
No,
like carpet rolled on.
It comes already done. All we have to do is lay it onto the tarmac, and then we will get the lines marked on afterwards, and it's ready to go. But look at the mess they got in there in the middle. Got a lot of stuff to get rid of.
Yeah.
Another week we should have a big lump of that yard then.
Yeah. Where did all that AstroTurf go and the rubber stuff? Where did that go? Oh yeah. boys are working their butts off. Starting to shape up real good. I think this is the governor over here.
Hold it upright. All right, mate?
Hi, is that how you get it accurate?
Yeah,
To the millimeter?
to the millimetre.
Really? Wow, well, I wondered how you're getting the curve
Every
correct.
well, that's the curve on that, distance on that, level on this.
Oh, that's the tripod, that's the curve. Is that linked to the satellite or something? No? Wow. And this is the height of the track.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Every single corner of every single curve on the radius is checked for distance and level.
Oh, okay. That's so cool. It's really shaping up. You guys.
About 2. Yeah, it's looking nice now. That's where the new water jump's going to go.
Oh, the steeplechase.
Yeah.
Steeplechase. I thought you guys were going to get rid of that, but yeah, that's
No,
good.
we got
Still
the new one
included. Okay. So what lane? How many lanes are going to be? 6 or 7?
6 and an 8 lane straight.
Ah, that's fantastic.
So
So
you
we
got
can
8
still have.
Yeah, you can have the 100
Proper
metres and
100 metre races.
hurdles, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Definitely.
So what's your name?
Malcolm.
Who?
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
You're the governor, right?
I am.
Hey,
For
hey.
all my sins.
Hey?
Yeah, for all my sins.
For all your sins. So I'm doing a little documentary on the progress of the track and
Yeah.
a little bit of history of it.
Uh-huh.
And of course now you guys are involved. If you could just tell us what it's going to look like in the end. Obviously it's going to look like a track.
Yeah, you're going to have a high quality track. You've got the same surface that they got as the Olympic track going down on here. Yeah. You've got 2 javelin run-ups. You're going to have big hammer cage going in where we're standing. A shot area. Long triple jumps going up where the machine is over on the bank over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's where your new long triple jumps going. And you're going to have a first class infield as well, because we're going to change all this, new drainage through here, new topsoil, and it's going to look first class when we're done.
Is it going to be
And new floodlights.
new floodlights?
Yeah, new
What, the
floodlights.
top part or the
Yeah,
bottom
new
part?
heads. No, the
New
columns
heads.
columns are fine.
All right.
Yeah, new cables and new heads.
Okay. Is it going to be AstroTurf or grass?
No, it's natural grass.
Natural grass.
bits, yeah, they won't be able to throw the javelins and shots and all that over there, and their hammers. It's got to be on the natural grass.
Oh, natural grass. And who's going to water that? It's not going to be me.
Oh, why not?
So you guys are working later than expected today. Normally you finish early.
No, we
No?
always finish 4:30.
Oh, R4.
Yeah, 4:30. It's only 3:30. Come on.
I
You're
probably
making us
fall.
look bad, boy.
Actually, no. You know what? I probably only. Maybe it's me. I fall asleep in the office or something, and then I wake up thinking. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Maybe next time I catch you, you can show me the drawings.
Yeah, I haven't got a full drawing on me. You know, I've only got bits of drawing.
That's all right.
Not a full track.
You can draw some stick men. That'll do. Thanks a lot, Malcolm.
All right, mate. No worries.
So now this is going to be the steeplechase. They've just set it in. The concrete's still wet and shiny, and the drainage system is starting to make its way all the way around the track. Nearly done. Hey, how you doing, mate?
Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah,
Good, good. You like what you see?
it's awesome. You know, it's such a big difference to compare to the way it was. It's just
What
like
was
a
it
day and
before?
night. Oh, it was a long time ago. It was about 15 years ago when I started coming here. It's just different. It's all brand new. I can't wait to see the final results. You know, I spent a lot of time here training.
A lot of time.
A
How
lot
long?
of time. I started here in 2000, became gym member, and then I was recruited to play American football for London Olympians.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, played a few years here. A lot of good memories. You know.
So you've been here since 2000.
Since 2000, yeah.
Jeez.
A lot of time spent here in the evenings, training hard, running track, lifting weights. Made a lot of friends. So yeah, I can't wait to see this gym reborn again, and also the athletic track in the stadium. And hopefully our team London Olympians will go back to playing here again for years to come.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to see this stadium to be done properly.
Oh, that's a nice one.
It will bring a lot of energy back to the council area.
Yeah.
A lot of kids will be happy to come here, learn to play American football, learn to run a track, do some weightlifting. It's amazing. I think it's a good investment for the whole community.
Oh, sounds like you got a lot of love for your sport and your community, man. Nice one.
I do. I thought it will help us bring young kids together, make families happy again, and just obviously something to look forward to for all of us.
Oh, nice one, man. Look forward to having you guys back.
Yeah, great.
We'll keep you up to date.
Thank you.
What are we looking at?
So that's just the end of the building, just there.
Yeah.
So this is the footpath up to the top of the bank.
Uh-huh.
We're digging out a big hole in the bank, as you saw. Sorry, and putting a long and triple jump runway there.
Okay.
We've got a javelin runway at this end, another one at that end. We've got a pole vault with two ends there, high jump there, shot, throwing cage.
We
8 lanes on the main straight and 6 lanes on the rest of the track.
How come you decided to put 6 and not 7?
7 lanes is very unusual.
Yeah.
I've never seen a 7-lane track before.
Okay.
You see 9-lane tracks
Yeah.
for big meetings,
Mhm.
but that's so that the home country can get a race even though they haven't qualified.
Yeah.
And I think having an 8-lane track, having an 8-lane straight is more important than having 7 lanes on the circuit.
Oh, okay. And what's going in the middle? You gonna have any football?
Grass. There's going to be good quality grass in the middle.
Okay.
So I've got a football pitch drawn on there.
Oh, cool. Yeah. You can just
Um,
about see it.
It's slightly undersized. It's not a completely full-sized pitch.
Mhm.
It's a reasonable size.
flippin' fresh, hot off the press. Look at that. Lovely. Love the smell of tar. If I don't run a faster 400-meter time here before I die, then I gotta get up and come back and try again. Gotta make all this worth it. Come back here after a week or so and it's just a whole big difference. Big difference. It's just about finishing up raining. Another 2 weeks later. Now, this is a good way to see how flat they've got the track, because the previous track was holding water in certain places. And this is the steeplechase area, and here you've got, I think this is going to be the javelin run-up area. You've got a fox running across the track. There it is. See that? Tiny little guy. Yeah, so this is a good way to see how the track is holding water. Now what they've done here is added on another layer of tar above the other layer, which is a lot smoother. And then you've got about a 13mm lip to the top of these concrete slabs. I think that's how thick the track is going to be, the actual rubber surface. Here you got the drainage system. So they're probably going to wait for the rains to stop and then lay down the track. And then I think once the track's the same height as the drainage system, then it's not going to hold that much water anymore. And over here they're putting together, I think it's the discus or the hammer. Maybe the hammer. It might be the hammer. It looks like that's where the net is going to go on the outside. So they were working on that today. And otherwise they're just looking to get the rest of the track flat. Let's come around here. Now this is around the, coming towards the 200-meter start. This is where we used to have the basketball court here before, and this used to hold a lot of water in this area. This is one of the reasons why the athletes didn't want to run here. Fussy athletes. Like I said, give it to the Kenyans and the no excuses in that camp, is there? You either run or you run, or the next man who's just as fast as you is gonna take your spot. It's cutthroat out there. Those guys run to feed their families. We run for fun here. Now, this is all water being retained. You can see water. It's not that bad. I suppose it will get drained. So let's go to the top of the 300-meter bend. Let's go see what that looks like. Don't know what they're laying out here. This might be the, who knows, the pole vault area. Looks like. We got a big tarred out surface area over here. So like the foreman was saying, it's gonna be a football pitch in there in the middle, and it looks like it's gonna be a little bit smaller than the normal size. That's all right. There's enough of football in this country. Let's give the other sports a chance, son. Guy's been working very, very hard. Tree still there. Still got some work to do, some bits and bobs. That area has been marked out. It's probably not so even as they wanted it to be. Alright, so this is the start of the 400 meter. And let's go over to the what's going to be the triple jump area and a bit of the grandstand. It's quite a long run up, hey? It's like about 60-meter run up, looks like. Them boys are jumping, and then behind there the grandstand, or I don't know what type of public stand they're going to put there. Here in the middle, they're going through their normal routine of laying down the cloth first, and then the top layers. And as the foreman said, as Malcolm said, that just stabilizes the whole thing, which probably means no areas start to sink quicker than other areas. You know, like in graveyards, you go to the graveyard and people put the stone on too quick before the sand settles. Some drainage systems going on here. It's like they're planting maize. Nah, they're laying down the drainage system, son. Now remember those cherry trees I mentioned earlier on? So a whole lot of big trees were cut away there. I was quite gutted about that, as my soul is connected to the trees. No, not those trees. I don't smoke weed. Although I tell you a story, I found some weed trees there 2 years ago. It was at the end of I was doing the Guy Fawkes night, and out here in the middle, the guys came and set up their truck they have the fireworks all out here in the middle, and the public out there on the other side of the fence. And the next day I was doing my walkabout, inspecting the areas, and some truck had driven up over there, dumped 24 plants of weed knee high. Oh man, almost crapped myself. Called up the police, 2 hours. Luckily they didn't arrest me, but I tell you what, you see those flats over there? As soon as I found those weed plants, I thought the drug lord was looking at me with his telescopic sights on my head. And that's why I called the police up quickly. So, these trees that I was speaking about, the last of the cherry trees, the best cherry tree, they only gone and cut it down. Now, just as I was giving them praise, thing only took about maybe 20-30 years to get to the stage it was, as tall as that tree on the outside. Birds' homes and squirrels and livelihood all gone. All the birds and squirrels' council flats just taken away from them. Not fair. So anyway, they're gonna set up the lights have been taken down, by the way. Now when these things are up there, they look tiny. This thing is about just one of these lights is about 2 foot across. And up there you got about what, 10 or 8 of them. So this is the holder that they kind of like wind down in there. Little winder, quite a clever system. Load the new lamps on there and then wind it back up again. I don't know how tall that is, but that's about, I'd say, 20-30 meters maybe up into the air. Yeah, man's greatest feat of engineering. What am I going on about? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, they've dug another trench, which is going to be the new electrical pipe or cable for the light switches, for the floodlights. That's gonna go all the way in here and into the building. So yeah, that's the update so far. Come on, my brother.